Hey everybody, welcome back to some Northernlion Plays Nuclear Throne. It's a new day, but they say it gets colder, you bundle. No, I'm not gonna do that. However, you can see my old daily rank there. There's no daily available. I guess we're playing as YV again. There's no daily available. Alright, we're starting with Golden Splinter Gun. I forgot about this. Or Golden Splinter Pistol, I can't remember. There's no new daily available because I'm still making the backlog for when I'm gonna be away. I wish that I could do the dailies in advance, but I understand why you can't, because people would OD. They would just do like, you know, 100, but they would always do dailies, right? They'd be already on like the year 2100 instead of just, you know, practicing these normal runs. But it's the reality of time, unfortunately. I gotta say, starting with Golden Splinter Gun seems like a huge advantage versus starting with, you know, just freaking regular pistol or revolver, I should say. I am kind of tempted to go, like, Screwdriver hit YV's Mansion, but I think that because this is just a nice, like, warm-up, well, I mean, they're all warm-up runs, I suppose. Oh, yeah. That was Strong Spirit, Second Stomach, Throne Butt, Rabbit Paw. That was, like, literally my top 4 mutations in the game, all stacked up against one another. Well, against might not be the right word, but you know what I mean. Takes, oh, God. Takes a long time for the right-click to recharge here, I gotta admit. Then maybe trigger fingers would be worth it for us. But I'm just what I was gonna say is I'm not gonna worry too much about getting to YV's Mansion right now. Just want to make sure that I'm keeping myself good, keeping myself warmed up, having a good time. Oh my god! Oh my god! We do not want pop rifle, but one right click from the Golden Splinter Gun enough to kill basically any enemy we come across right now is nuts. I do love the Throne Butt, but. Oh, was I saying one right click from the Throne Butt? That's not what I meant. But I do love I do love YV's Throne Butt though. That time I actually used Throne Butt in the proper way. You'll have to excuse me, the caffeine's just hitting my bloodstream. However, I gotta say that Rabbit Paw is better. Now, if they give me Second Stomach and Throne Butt, we'll take Second Stomach and then we'll take Throne Butt. I'm ready. So that went pretty terribly, unfortunately. This is like the Golden Splinter Gun here, Splinter Pistol, is like a shotgun that already has eagle eyes, right from the very start of the game. It's magnificent. Now, we might be able to get pizza time. Assault Slugger, honestly, I feel like we're better off with Assault Rifle right now. Like, we don't have a really hard time killing enemies. Although, I will admit, you know, the Golden, well, just regular Splinter Gun / pistol here is really fairly ammo efficient. So, we could roll it this way. And then, whenever we fight a boss, we could just, or an enemy that's annoying as heck, we could break out the Assault Slugger. One right-click will kill a lot of enemies, and 6 shells for the, well, for the price of 6 shells, but at a faster speed. Thank you for not being a mimic. It's another Assault Rifle. Rabbit Paw definitely keeping us in the money right now, which I really appreciate. Where the heck is Final Bird? There we go. Alright, we got one more mutation coming up. I'm excited, and probably... You know what? Let's try something new. Let's try Plutonium Hunger instead of Bloodlust. Plutonium Hunger is so important for... well, I mean, it's good for a lot of things, but it's most valuable, I think, for the throne fight, so you don't have to walk into those big ball situations to get ammunition. Oh, God. Careful. So I'm pretty stoked about the fact that we got it early. Even if it cost us Bloodlust, I'm hoping that our HP is going to be fine regardless. That seemed to go pretty well. I do not need the wrench right now. We are fine. Sans wrench, if you will. One of these guys. I was hoping we could get him before he woke up so we could get more rads. It might have been enough to take us to the next level. I doubt it, but it might have been. Alright, so now we're going to see how valuable the Assault Slugger is in this situation, because this is what we're going to use against Big Dog, obviously. These guys are a right-click as far as I'm concerned. Uses a few bolts, but that's okay. As long as it gets the kill, I don't really mind. That is going to hurt. I only got hit twice, that's not that big of a deal. Okay. Assault Slugger. One right-click, 2 right-clicks. That's all we needed to do. Big Dog is dead. We can do exactly the same thing on Little Hunter. Watch out, because that is gonna... I thought that was gonna explode. We can do exactly the same thing on Little Hunter, so we can keep it for now if we want. I kind of feel like with Plutonium Hunger we could take Impact Risk, but why don't we take Laser Brain in the hopes of getting some energy weapons that do a little bit more damage, you know? The fact that we can kill the big crystal in one right click is actually amazing to me. Without scare your face even, which is just even further crazy to me. So I know we have a plasma rifle. Might be tempted to rock the plasma rifle because we have laser brain, but I still think it's pretty bad, even though I have used it. Probably the best I've ever used it semi-recently. Thank God we at least got that medkit before we died there. But we do still have strong spirit left, so I shouldn't sweat it too much. There we go. I think we're doing okay on our rads here. Almost out of bolts. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're probably getting into Assault Slugger territory, I suppose. It's not a mimic. We got more bolts. And a laser rifle. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of Assault Slugger for laser rifle. Even though it doesn't do that much damage, it's okay. And we have laser brain. Fires very quickly. We got 2 fast weapons, which might be a little bit of a problem for us. And we'll take back muscle here. I don't know, man. Starting to get a little scared that maybe I've made some poor choices here. But we are almost back at full HP very, very quickly. Oh. Laser minigun. Fires so fast. Oh my god. Has decent aim. The real struggle for us with that is going to be the ammo consumption. Even with back muscle, that's going to be tough. I think we will take Heavy Slugger over Laser Rifle. The problem with Heavy Slugger, as you can see right there, is that it's got very, very shit range. But I think it is a pretty solid shotgun weapon. Oh, that was not very smart. HP's getting low. Probably, oh, that medkit is going to help out a ton, though. We probably got pretty lucky that I didn't find myself dying by getting hit by one of those guys without strong spirit. So we're 1 medkit away from getting our... oh, Jesus. 1 medkit away from getting our strong spirit back. Now we are not. Now we are not in that situation anymore. Just trying to prioritize staying alive, but it's a little touchy in this area. At least these guys die in 1 hit, and they have a tendency to drop a case. Chest, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we gotta get Carman taken care of here. And now, again, we're 1 medkit away from making the dream come true. Heavy Slugger actually fairly ammo efficient as well. I mean, I know it uses 2 shells per shot, but still. Oh, that's nonsense. I blame myself, but it's nonsense nonetheless. At least we can kill everything super quickly. We got another mutation coming up soon as well. Oh, okay, 1 point-blank Heavy Slugger shot, in case you were wondering, will anger the IDPD enough. Oh, I do love the Eraser, and the fact that it... Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it because it has a little bit of a longer range, and the right-click with it should still make it incredibly potent. So, where is... There he is. Let's see what mutation we could use here. I could use a second stomach. There is one. I could use Scare Your Face probably more. I love second stomach. We already have a mutation for HP, though. 2 if you count Strong Spirit, which I probably would, honestly. This is going to make bosses easier for us to kill. I had a feeling that it wouldn't take too much from the Eraser for Little Hunter to die, and the dream has come true there. I think this might even be a little bit more ammo efficient considering how quickly it's going to kill bosses. The Eraser, that is, versus the non-Eraser. We almost got screwed by the IDPD there. Take bolts. Wrench is not going to be necessary, strictly speaking. We probably are coming close to the point where we consider getting rid of the golden splinter gun. That's so crazy, though, that we could start with this instead of with the revolver. I can't imagine why we would ever choose the revolver over this, unless maybe my bias for bolt weapons is so high, or maybe it's just because it takes a while to, or it takes some skill maybe to unlock the golden splinter gun, which required us like getting the ultra, going to YV's mansion or something, and then it gets erased every week in the saves anyway. I might be mistaken there. Alright, we're on the labs. You would expect the Splinter Gun to be okay here. In fact, I would expect the Eraser to be okay here, too. Both of our guns fire quickly, but only when I don't right-click them. Oh, thank you. Okay, where is our Necromancer? Ah, we're fine. Maybe we killed the Necromancer by accident already? Shovel without trigger fingers, not interested. One right-click from Eraser's enough to get the job done there. Oh, dude, I don't know why I right-clicked you, but kind of feel bad. Oh, there's another one. Lightning SMG. How do I feel about... Don't even resurrect that turret, man. How do I feel about Lightning SMG? I don't like it more than our other options, but we do have Laser Brain. So you know what? I'll take Lightning SMG over the Golden Splinter Gun. Thank you, Golden Splinter Gun, for allowing me to get this far, despite what I think we'd all agree is a little bit of suboptimal play. Maybe I left someone up here? Yeah, I did. Alright, down to the next level. Probably this is where we take Bloodlust, because I desperately need it. And we'll stick with the Eraser for now, just because I want to get HP back. Not scared in the least of what's happening here. No siree! Alright, we got HP back. Eraser takes out the enemies one at a time. 2 shells per enemy is just a glorious situation right now. 4 shells for the big nuclear dogs. Laser pistol. I gotta admit, laser pistol might actually be better, weirdly enough, than Lightning SMG. Why do I say such horribly incorrect things? Because it's actually gonna have the range necessary to hit the boss, the throne, without us being right next to him. And we have Laser Brain. I'm making a decision that is bold, and bold decisions are sometimes stupid just based on their nature. But I really don't like the idea of having 2 really short-range weapons. The Eraser is pretty short-range. The Laser Pistol at least allows us to do some damage from afar. Okay, so we're gonna fight the throne. I would like some more Eraser bullets, but let's see what our other weapon here is. Energy Hammer. It's pretty good for defensive purposes, actually, and we might take this instead of the Laser Pistol down to the next floor, but for now, let's just start, and we're gonna see pretty quickly if this dream is a reality or a terrible decision, but with right-click and Laser Brain and Scare Your Face, I think we've got a pretty good chance of doing a decent amount of damage to the throne here. And a really nice warm-up run, considering the coffee barely got in me like 8 minutes ago. Alright, let's do it! We're gonna start with the Eraser just because it's gonna do so much damage, obviously. You saw how quickly it killed some of the other enemies. Especially those nuclear dogs, that's like the most telling thing. I don't know what their actual name is, probably, obviously. At least some of those are still hitting, but I don't think we've done as much damage as I'd like. Alright, now the laser pistol comes in. We're right-clicking the crap out of it, waiting for the big balls. It's actually got surprising knockback here, but waiting for the big balls to come out because we have plutonium hunger, so that should be free ammo. Hopefully shells, but oh my god, that was actually really easy. Laser pistol, I understand you now. Okay, so are we gonna go Eraser Laser Pistol or Eraser Laser Energy Hammer? I think we're gonna stick with the Eraser Laser Pistol. I mean, that went fine. I would like to replace it with a better weapon in the future, but for now, this is pretty sweet, man. I can't be mad. Well, this is like our last mutation, so would we rather have Throne Butt or Trigger Fingers? I did it in the opposite order. Or Patience. Both of these are good. I think I'm actually gonna say Trigger Fingers, and my reasoning basically boils down to... Oh, careful with that, careful with that. Oh. My reasoning basically boils down to... I want to be able to shoot as often as possible with my right click, and that's not going to be easy or even, like, possible to do with, if we go Throne Butt, no Trigger Fingers. So, I'm actually relatively pleased with the way this has gone down. I guess if we get YV's Ultra, let's not get too cocky yet, but if we get YV's Ultra, that was bad damage, I will, take his other Ultra so we can at least get some experience with that. We got a nice suite of mutations. I do wish that maybe instead of Laser Brain, we had, like, the option to take the Throne Butt, but it is what it is, you know? Oh my god! I screwed myself! I didn't realize I put myself down there in Frown Town. We're dead. Oh my god. Still, that was a really nice warm-up run there. It's not like we have a daily to do after, but we'll just do another random run right here. Chicken, you know what? We've been playing Chicken a lot lately. I apologize to you, Chicken, but we're going to do another one. I know you can just hit R to restart, but I like doing it this way because it seems to not glitch the music. Yo, though. Rogue? Fine, we'll do it. Maybe now that I'm semi-warmed up, we can beat Rogue. I'm still, like, I feel like I'm in this position where, like, I'm in this equilibrium. Where I do feel like I'm improving, and my daily scores have been getting better. My overall ranking has been going up. Like, that's fantastic. I'm very happy that I haven't been completely throwing over and over and over. Always, at least. Why switch weapons here? I don't know. Just for shits and giggles, I suppose. Excuse me, please suck me into the portal. But I still feel like I'm at this equilibrium where, like, one loop is great. Like, one loop is like, oh my god, I did so well on the daily. But unfortunately, one loop now, because the competition is heated up so much, and don't take that as me complaining, it's really just a testament to how, like, dedicated the Nuclear Throne community is to the game. But because the competition is heated up so much, one loop puts you in, like, top 13%. I mean, that's pretty good, but it is also, like, this is something I'm doing like basically every day, right? Like once a day, I'm like, let's play some Nuclear Throne. That's probably more time than a lot of people invest. I feel like maybe my time is not paying dividends in the same way it is for other people, which is usually indicative of either just a lack of skill, which is hard to work around, but we can do our best, or the other alternative is that I'm playing inefficiently. Like, I'm playing in a way that doesn't give me the skills to learn how to play better in the future. So that's probably indicative of me needing to try new things. And Rogue is a new thing. Man, I really wish that maybe they would give me a weapon that is not one of these two. Disc gun or another bullet-based weapon. Apart from those, like, I would pretty much take anything. I would replace Rogue Rifle with shotgun. Obviously, like, pretty much any bolt weapon is on my to-do list after you saw the last run. I'm a big fan of those. Let me, here, I'm gonna give you guys something to complain about, okay? Here's my problem with Rogue. You get way less experience in the early game because you get less rad canisters. This is, I mean, it's almost objective, I think. Maybe if you play with a crown, there's something you can do about it, but without playing with a crown, I think this is pretty much just the way the Rogue works, is that you start out really slow. The right click is really good. I think if you take it on an absolute level, I want to get the pizza time. I think if you take it on an absolute level, it's probably the best right click in the game, but you can only use it now and then. It is a risk to yourself, I feel like I'd rather, with most characters, you have a right click that is like endlessly repeatable. So like Crystal's right click, I feel like is really good. Oh, we actually got a rad canister down here. But maybe I'm missing out. There is a heavy crossbow and an auto shotty. That's like our combination here. Yeah, this is great. Don't even try that. It sucks that we have, oh my god. It sucks that we have so few shells, but this is a really nice combination, especially if we can start getting some shells. But anyway, that's my piece on Rogue right now. I don't dislike Rogue, or at least I don't dislike Rogue as much as I used to. I wouldn't classify her as one of my favorite characters, but mostly I'm just like, I think I'm missing like that next piece of the strategic puzzle, you know, that will take me through. But I used to be like, I don't get YV, and then lately we've had some pretty sweet YV runs. Oh my god, we got it. Okay. The real problem here is that we're in full-on only heavy crossbow territory. That's real bad for business. We also have no portal strikes. Bolt weapons do beat shielders, as many people told me. Flat cannon does not help us out. Here we go. We got 24 shells now. I think we're going to make sure we pick up some more shells, because this item is obviously like our bread and butter here. Oh my god, where the heck are you here? I believe we can make this work. It's going to be tight. It's not going to be easy. This will be an okay time for Last Wish if I have to. Without Last Wish, we're definitely going to take Rabbit Paw, because I need med kits. I believe in us. Let's do it. Certainly don't die to this guy. That went very well, oh my god, and then terribly, but very well prior to that. Basically now, we're just using heavy crossbow whenever we need range, which I actually think works, like, totally fine. We did get a med kit out of this. It works totally fine for now because our ammo is not bad. What is this? Plasma gun? Honestly, like, we have a combination of weapons that is probably just about the best combination of weapons you can get. In my opinion, at least. It's certainly up there. Can't believe we got them both there. Just working my way through, trying to get back to full HP. Minigun is really decent. I can't help but feel, though, we're not too many mutations away from actually being able to make our current situation work for us from an ammo perspective. And finally, we got a freaking portal strike, although apparently I chose not to walk over it, and yeah, I was like, immediately, this is a bad situation. That's on me. Let's knock out one more today. Bad run. Fish! Okay, we can roll. You know the drill. I'm excited to have a character that I'm a little bit more familiar with. I don't think that was a terrible rogue run. I think I played worse than I would have liked to, but I think I would have needed like a Northernlion-sized miracle to make that one work. Really? No level, that's okay. I really like Fish Wrench. I feel like it's a, you know, you get in, get out real quick. In fact, if I had to say, I think Fish might be one of my favorite characters to rock the wrench on. I don't want Screwdriver, though. Fish is just one of my favorite characters to begin with. It's like playing as Mario, you know? In the Mario franchise, you're like, I understand how this jump is gonna work. He's not gonna do any weird, like, toe flutters or anything like that. Even Mario and Super Smash Brothers, man. It's like having a turkey sandwich for lunch. You're like, yeah, I know how to eat a turkey sandwich. I'm very familiar with it. I'm gonna take Rhino Skin over Plutonium Hunger because I'm not super confident in my damage. So it's a situation where maybe having a little bit of subpar play right now is informing me to make some subpar choices for mutations, which is probably not a good idea. He's got to be like 2 hits away from death. So I'm just trying to, like, whenever he's about to attack, I'm trying to get the hell out of the way so he doesn't shoot, and he just kind of moves around instead. And honestly, it worked out pretty well. We can roll machine gun over over revolver. That's pretty much what we've been on the lookout for, is something to replace revolver with. And finally, we got something, although machine gun, I'll admit, is still not my favorite. Alright, so we got 10 HP. And you know what? Let's go Impact Wrists. We have a melee-ish run right here. Impact Wrists is almost like a forward-facing mutation. It's a mutation made... Oh, jeez. Big miss. It's a mutation made with me hoping that we can actually get, like, a loop going here. Because the real power of Impact Wrists, I think, in my opinion at least, is not, you know, buffing the wrench in the early game. I think it's rather, oh god, I didn't realize Pizza Time was there, but hey, Strong Spirit! The real power in Impact Wrist is in crowd control, which is pretty much like what you need. Thank you, Pizza. Something's going on here. Double shotgun, triple machine gun, toxic bow. Let's take double shotgun. We'll try to use our machine gun. Oh, Jesus. Try to use our machine gun as our primary for now, but I don't think it's going to work out too well. Double shotgun's awesome, though. Basically, what I'm getting at is Impact Wrist. You know, you do better with it the more enemies there are around you. The more enemies are in an area, rather. So I think that it works really well in the late game, like a post-loop game. But it does also help you when you have a melee weapon in the early game, for sure. Now, you like to have Plutonium Hunger to back it up, but I do feel like it's a little bit less of a concern lately. I have been bad about rads historically, but I'm paying more attention to it. Let's just not get hit. Don't we have... No, we don't have Rabbit Volley with Strong Spirit. Big difference there. There's a huge medkit down here. Let's not mess this one up. 4 HP is important. And sure, we'll go Lightning Pistol over, over Machine Gun. I think it gives us a better chance. Actually, Lightning Pistol seems pretty good. It's got less of an arc associated with it, which can be good or bad, but it seems to be tearing enemies up pretty nicely. And with, I really thought I could roll. Oh my god! I really thought I could roll through that, but we are fine. And we actually Got another big med kit, which is honestly probably the game being far too kind to me, but that's okay. Oh, the eraser over double shotgun. Considering that we just used this to finish our first loop, not our first loop ever, but you know what I mean. I think we have to give the eraser a little bit more respect than the double shotgun. I thought about taking Laser Brain there for about, you know, 0.24 seconds. Not because it's bad, but because I really, really like Bloodlust, and our HP has been historically pretty terrible over the course of this run, which is on me. So let's do this. I just almost rolled into the bullet because I thought I was YB. Now, the eraser is so good. I'm expecting that this is going to knock this guy out in no time flat. There we go. Got good energy. That's like a flame cannon or something like that. There's a Salt Slugger flame cannon, or maybe incinerator. Flare gun. Oh, it's just a flare gun. That's not nearly as exciting. Alright. Eraser for single enemies. Lightning pistol for crowd control. We're very, very slow here. But I really like our weapon loadout. And this is one of those situations where I would expect... Oh, Jesus. This is one of those situations where I would expect the next floor to be a lot easier. Now, Wave Gun is awesome, but I also like the eraser. So I'm going to stick with that. And we missed the Wave Gun, we missed some ammo, that was stupid. Honestly, I don't know if Water Boost is really that good. But we don't play fish that much, so I'm going to take it. Because we don't play fish as much as I would like. And it wasn't like there was another glorious mutation, I think, that I was missing out on there. Could be mistaken, though. I guess it depends on your perspective of what a glorious mutation is. If my ideal setup is like Seeker, Shotgun, Eraser now. Now, we could roll Eraser, Heavy Crossbow. The problem with that I see... Splinter Pistol could also work instead of a Lightning Gun, so I'm going to take that. And now I'm really glad I didn't take Laser Brain, because I do think Splinter Pistol is going to be a little better for us. Shouldn't take 3 hits, it should only take 2. I've got to actually just make sure I hit with all of them, and then it'll be okay. Let's get shells. SMG's not good enough. The problem I see with taking Heavy Crossbow is that we'd have 2 relatively slow weapons. And now, we don't have a golden Splinter Pistol, but we have basically the exact same loadout that we used to loop the first time as YV, so we're not too far away from it here. We can still take Lightning Pistol if we want, but do I want? No, not really, honestly. Oh, Jesus. I was just taking a breather there for a second, and they were like, no, there are no breathers allowed. Okay, let's take Eraser out for a minute. Starting to think that the Splinter Pistol is actually a terrible idea. Thank fucking Christ for Bloodlust there. Saved me from death. Like, literally saved me from death. I'm gonna go back and get the Lightning Pistol. I think that I have learned my lesson. Alright. Oh, we lived. Holy crap. I've learned my lesson. I think the Lightning Pistol's the way to go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't be scared, homie. Keep it up. We done? Not done. Well, I feel like the IDPD's getting pissed either way here. Heavy machine. Oh my god, there's like 10 different fucking burial chambers here. That's a grenade. Oh! He got me! At least we got 1 med kit out of that. We got another mutation, too. Yeah, we'll definitely take Scarier Face here. Oh my god, this is gonna be a real... Get out of the hole, fish. It's okay, buddy. Might as well take the laser pistol out. I mean, we could take a free mutation, Narrow Future. We could try that. And our free mutation is Patience! Oh my god. That means that we have less choices in future mutations, I think. But I thought maybe it would give us, like, Last Wish. And as a result, I'd have a chance. No, that was rough. Oh well. I've been walking the streets at night, just trying to get it right, and I need Last Wish. Whoa, yeah, I need it. Anyway, first run was pretty good. Other ones didn't necessarily hold it down, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.